Hi, welcome back to Flourish, and in this video we're going to be looking at how to create a calculator app in Apple App. But before we continue, I'd like you to subscribe to our channel, comment on our comment section, and then don't forget to tell your friend about this lovely channel. Alright, now the first thing we need to do is to log into our code.org studio, and which I have done right there. If you don't know how to log in, please click on the link at the top right corner to check on how to do that. Alright, so after you've logged in, the next thing you need to do is to go to your Apple App Studio. And how do we do that? Click on the create, and then you navigate towards Apple App, and then it's launched the Apple App Studio. Now this is the environment. I'll be explaining the environment for you before we start. Alright, now this is where you save your work. You could actually save your work right here by clicking on rename, and then you call it the name of the app, which is what? Calculator app. Oops, sorry about that. Calculator app. Now that's the name, and then you click on save. So whatever you do right now would be saved in the calculator app. Alright, now we have three different sections in this Apple app. We have the code area, which is what we are seeing right now. We have the design area. Can you see what the design looks like? And then we have the data, where we actually take in data, where we actually form our data, our database, our data sets. So this is how we do it. So for now, we're going to be focusing on the code area and then the design area for now, before we now show you how to use the data. Now in the code area, we have 8 different sections. We have the UI control. UI control stands for user interface. So user interface, which is how you control all of these lovely designs. And then so we have the user interface control, we have the canvas, we have the data, total, control, math, variable, and then functions. Now in the series of videos, I'll be showing you how to do all of those. But for now, I need you to just take note that we have the code area and in the design area. So the code area, this is where you write all your code. This is where you drag and drop all your code. And then for the design area, you can actually select all of these elements, any of these elements, and then drag and drop inside of the screen. Alright, so the purpose of this App Lab is for young coders to be able to create simple app, to be able to create app using drag and drop elements, and that is what we're going to be achieving right here. But now the good thing about App Lab is that App Lab is written with a programming language called JavaScript. Let me give you an example. So let me say, for example, I want to use this block of code. I've actually drag and drop this code, but the good thing is that we can actually translate this code to JavaScript by clicking on show text. Now, how lovely could that be? Now, it's a way of you understanding real programming, which is JavaScript. It's not just block programming again, but now real programming. Alright, so this is it. So this is the block mode, and then this is the text mode. But for now, I'll be showing you how to use the block mode, and then at the same time, I'll be showing you how the text mode look like. Alright, so this is the introduction to the calculator app, but I'll still be showing you one or two things in this video. Now, another thing I need you to know is that for you to know the function of any of this block code, you could actually just navigate on that, and then it's going to explain to you what this code is for. The good thing is that you can also see example. Click on see example to explain what the block of code is for. So this is a very cool app for you to use to learn programming language. You see, now it's going to explain everything for you, and then you know what you want to use it for. So it executes the callback code when a specific event types occur. So this is more or less like event block in Scratch. This is more or less like event block in Scratch. So majorly that's it. So now the first thing we want to do is to design our app. We want to design the interface of our app. Now that's it. So we come to the design aspect, and then I'm going to be showing you how to design our calculator app. So that's the first thing. That's what we want to first achieve in this video before we now start writing code. Now we need to design our app in a way that it's appealing to the users. So how do? We need the text input. This is going to display everything that we might need. So yeah, we make it a bit bigger. Not totally bigger, but yeah, let me just cover all the screen. Yeah, that's it. Just follow. We've dragged one element, which is what? The text area, and then we need buttons for the numbers. Alright, so we could just drag the button, and then you can resize the button. Can you see the way I'm doing it? Resize the button, and then we might need to duplicate. Now, to duplicate this button is easy. All you need to do is just to click on duplicate, and then it starts duplicating it. So we might need a lot of these numbers, so we do that, and then we arrange that for the numbers. Alright, I think I'll be a bit fast now. Let's just spread it out for now. Yeah. Now, after you've done that, alright, so we can actually arrange it in this way. I need it to take close attention to me. This is how to create App Lab. So mind you, if you don't have any experience in using any block language like Scratch, any block based language like Scratch or App Inventor, please, I would advise that you first understand how to use Scratch before you now come into this, because this is a bit advanced. So it's not for beginners, it's for majorly for intermediate level. So if you know you have little experience in programming, in coding with Scratch, you can actually try this out. But if you don't have any experience at all, I'd advise that you first learn Scratch. I have videos on how to use Scratch to develop apps, so you could actually check on the link above to learn one or two things before you now focus on this. So now we need more. I think we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have plus, minus, and all of those numbers. Alright, so we're going to take some while. Alright, so we need to duplicate more. Yeah, 2, 3. So we need 1. Yeah. So the design is going to take a while, but trust me, it's worth it. Alright. I'll just show you all you need to know, but I need you to follow my step. Alright, so let's follow my step in an orderly manner. Yeah. So we're going to start from the bottom like that. So that's going to be, that one is going to be for percentage. Yeah. This is going to be for 0. This is going to be for dot. And then this is going to be for equals to sign. Usually equals to sign is supposed to be like that. So let's spread it out a bit. I would like my app to be appealing to the users. Yeah, something like that. Just take your time. The design is actually key. Alright, now you go again and show that. So we have 1, 2, 3, and then I might actually want to delete that. Right, so we might need to extend this. So this is the equals to sign. Extend it like that. Yeah, that's our equals to sign. And then we go again. We have 0, 1, 2, 3. So this is going to be 4. Take your time. Yeah. 5. 6. This is 7. 7, 8, 9. Okay, we might need more buttons, so we need to come down a bit. If you feel this is too slow for you, can actually forward, but I would advise that it's worth your time. Just take your time and then let's design this together. Alright. Now the design is actually key. You need to take your time and ensure that it's appealing to your audience. Yeah, that's it. We're almost done. But I will want you to arrange it properly. Don't just arrange it anyhow. Oops. Alright. I think I messed that up. So I have to delete that so that I can duplicate more. Alright. So duplicate. So I could put one here and then put the other there. Alright. So let's duplicate more. Yeah. We're still gonna arrange it. Just hold on. Yeah, we have a lot. Okay, please permit me. This is the design, remember? So we need to take our time to design that. Alright. Alright. Your design could be actually better than mine. For the sake of the video, you could actually take your time to design this, but I'm more about the functionality of the app actually. Alright, and then we can actually now arrange. Yeah, I think it's better like this. I'm going to leave mine like this for now. Alright, I could just decide to reduce the size of the text so that we have something cool. Alright, so I've been able to design this. You could take your time to design a better app, but okay, this is how our calculator app looks like. Good. But now we need to label. Now we've been able to add buttons and then text boxes, but now we need to label. Now, how do you label? Now, when you click on each buttons, it shows you the property of the buttons right here. So we have the ID, we have the text, we have the width, we have the height, and all of this. But for now, I want you to focus on the ID and the text. Now, the ID is whatever you want to use to code the button. So I would advise you change the ID to what? Something that you could actually remember. So in this case, this one will be standing for button for percentage. So it's going to be BTN underscore percent, something like that. And then you could change the text, the visibility to what? Percent. Now can you see now? Percent is already showing there. Now this button is for 0. So click on it. Now we're going to quickly do that also. That's going to be what? BTN underscore 0. And then you're going to change the text to 0. Now the same thing to the next one, that's for points. So it's going to be PTN underscore point, and then you're going to change that to full stop. This is for equals to sign, so it's going to be what? BTN underscore equals to. Now mind you, there's no space. If you put space in between the equals to, that's wrong naming convention. And it won't allow you to press space. So I would advise you separate it with a character, which is a BTN underscore equal underscore. So and then you put in your equals to sign also. You see, now it's already looking like a calculator app, and then this is going to be 1. So we're going to be fast about that. Let me quickly BTN underscore 1, and the value is what? The text is 1. Now we're going to go like that. So BTN underscore 2. Then the text will be what? 2. Something that is user friendly. Let's keep going. BTN underscore 3. And the text, keep going. Repeat the same step until you finish. Now this is going to be what? BTN underscore 4. BTN underscore 4. Okay, 4, and we have the text 4. Just follow my step like that. It's going to be easy. BTN underscore 5, and then the value is 5. You go again until until you finish. btn underscore 6, and the value is 6. Let's keep going. Don't get tired. Remember, this is just the design. btn underscore 7. I keep typing that. Underscore 7, and the value is what, 7. Almost there. Just take it easy. Just click on the button, and it's going to bring out the property btn underscore 8. Oops, 8, and then the value is what, 8. And then okay, not the last, actually, btn underscore 9. That's going to give us 9. So now the values right here, according to the normal calculator, this is going to be plus sign. So we're going to click on that, and then you're going to say what's btn underscore plus. We're going to give it a plus sign, plus. Oops, yeah. This is going to be btn underscore minus, btn underscore minus. We're going to give it a minus sign, and then the one at the top is going to be the one right there. Is going to be clear screen. So you say what's btn underscore clear, and then the text will be what, let's call it C as a text screen, clear screen, sorry. And the next one will be btn underscore divide, and then it's going to be the division sign. So we're going to use the forward slash, and then the next one would be multiplication. So it's going to be what, btn underscore multiply, and then the last one is going to be what, use the X sign to multiply, and then the last one would be backspace. Do we need backspace? Let's use another thing. I'm going to use, let's think of a value. The last one would be btn underscore what do I call this, on, and then we call it what, yeah, on screen. So the function of this on and C is going to look like the same thing, but yeah, well, it's going to look like the start button. It's going to look like something I will just, set the calculator up ready. Alright, so this is all we've done for now. We've been able to create the calculator interface. In the next video, I'm going to be showing you how to write the code for each of these buttons, so that when we click on 0 appears in the screen. Then we'll click on 1, it appears right here like that, so we get to all of these. That is what we're going to be doing in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this. Please ensure that you subscribe, like the channel, and then tell your friend about this lovely channel. I'll see you in the next class. Bye.